Good afternoon, Dr. Greg Cook from Downtown's Healthcare here to talk to you a little bit today about orthotics, foot pain, knee pain, back pain, and overall body dysfunction. We get a lot of questions about orthotics and inserts at the office. One of the reasons why we always take a look at your feet, especially if we're looking at low back, knee, or hip problems, is the foot is the base, your support for the rest of the body. So if your arch is collapsing and falling over, that's going to twist onto that knee, and that can affect you up into your hip, low back, and make you unstable. If that arch is twisting, that can put twisting or torsion on the knee and the hip. It can also cause unlevelness in that low back and cause low back problems and dysfunction. Especially with so many people that are doing exercise, that loads more pressures onto the foot. And so one thing we always want to do is take a good look and examine the feet and see how they're doing and whether you need a pair of orthotics when you come in. One of the things we look at is, we're going to take a look at this foot right here in a nice relaxed position. This gives us an idea of what that arch should look like. Let me have you stand up for me. So when she stands up, you can see that this arch falls over. Her natural foot should actually be right about here. But as that drops, the hip turns in, that knee turns in, and we can see how much twisting that's going to cause across that knee or that low back. So we're going to go through how we would actually fit orthotics. Let me have you have a seat right here. When we go to fit them, what we want to do is we want to have you in a nice neutral position. So I'm going to take the foot right here. I'm going to set it right up on top. You let your leg relax, and I'm going to do all the work. We're going to make sure that we're straight here, right off of the second toe, right about 90 degrees here and here. I'm going to come underneath, hook my thumb up under that arch to keep that from collapsing as I push weight straight down in. Good, sets that heel down. We're going to come in on the outside of the foot. I'm going to push those toes in. I'm going to hold that arch so that the arch doesn't collapse as we come down in and set that nice and straight. Perfect. Good. Let's slip your foot out. And if we can see that, that gives us an idea of like how high her natural arch should be. To kind of show you what it looks like when she doesn't do that, let me have you, I'm going to set this right up under here. Let me have you stand up for me. So, when she stands up and puts her weight flat, let me have you go and just kind of push it down in real good and solid. Good. Let me have you go and have a seat. We'll pull it out. Here's a nice high arch. This is how flat, without that support, her arch is collapsing. So, they used to actually mold orthotics, just have people stand in it. But what happened is you took a really good mold of a really crappy foot. We want to get a good mold of a good foot. When we send this in, we get a set of orthotics that are built, adjusted to her weight, so that they have the right amount of spring and flex. And we set that foot up, that fits right perfectly into her arch. That's very different than the supports you can get at the store, which are basically cushions for the feet. Or there are some other very popular brands out there that aren't custom fit, but they just take a look at your foot, go back, pull some off of the shelf, and say, yep, that one looks like it fits. We actually want something that's going to be custom fit for your foot. You can put this in any shoe that you wear, almost any shoe. We can custom make them for heels, but they make a half length or a full length. The full length is really good for athletic type shoes or shoes where you can take an insert out and replace it. The half length works better for things like boots or other shoes you don't have an insole in. You can just drop this in the back. That's going to give her the right amount of support, flex, take that pressure off those knees, take the pressure off the low back. She's going to have better results down the road and be much more stable as they go along. Exciting news for this month. Starting Monday, January 18th through February 26th, we're actually going to run a special on our orthotics. They're going to be 25% off, both either for a new pair or for, they're normally $380. We will do them for $299. And then if you have already got a pair, we can get you a pair made off of that original cast for only $199. So if you have any questions, or you have any questions about foot pain, how this might help you, or you'd like, if you're a current patient and you'd like to get a new set, just give a call here at the office at 303-292-9992, or look us up at downtownshealthcare.com. Have an awesome day.